Nutsack. True. Skip. Okay, Roland's second abnormality in the mod is the woman facing the wall. We have Wall Gazer. Deal +1 to 3 damage in a clash. If all non-counter dice on a page win a clash, inflict 1 to 3 bind next scene and gain 1 to 3 stagger protection next scene. Wall Gazer absolutely is a better name, but oh well. Drawing Attention, which is a tier 2. Single ally. Every second one-sided hit taken, you scream once per enemy per scene. Scream deals 2 to 7 damage and stagger damage and inflicts 1 to 2 bind and fragile to the attacker. It's kind of meh, but like, you know, it's a better version of the Mountain of Bodies Scream. No, there's not. I don't know how to implement that tactic. And Myriad Hairs. All characters, not all allies. It gives it to enemies too. At the start of the act, give this page to all characters who do not possess it. So if you start another act, all enemies will get it again. Then, upon losing a clash, if the natural roll is minimum, take 2 to 7 damage and stagger damage, up to once per page. This activates a lot, especially in the early game. Okay, now let's actually do the first one from the mod. We've got Screenwriters, Note Takers, Part 1. You need the books of Iona and the Bentley. Have you seen the drawing I did? I did, actually. It's really good, Aru. So the Screenwriters, Note Takers are a very important syndicate in the mod. You get to fight Joy in the first fight against them. Drawing where? It's in the artwork thing. These guys are screenwriters. They are very much annoying. They have, on hitting an enemy, inflict 1 bind next scene at a 25% chance, so just another 25% status, but it's bind this time. And Joy has, at the end of the scene, gain 1 haste at a 50% chance. Hey, Startup, how's it going? This is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. And their combat pages. We have Opening Shot, a 2 to 5 on hit, inflict 1 bind. If used on the first scene of combat, all dice on this page gain +2 power. So that would be a 4/7 on the first turn. They have Camera Shutter, which is a 1/7 evade followed by a 3/5 slash that just inflicts bind, so it's like average. Audio Stutter, a 3 to 6 blunt on hit, inflict 1 paralysis with a 1 to 8 evade counter. Jeez, Startup. And then Splicing Footage, a 4/7 1/4 The block die has on clash lose increases the max roll of the next die by +2. So it'd be a 4/7 1/4 No, Piff, that was something that people intentionally misread because they wanted to make fun of me. In case anyone's wondering what Piff is talking about, you'll see it in the next reception. Also, she has a 1 to... Oh, you're just using it now. Oh, wow. They do not like him. Okay, this is gonna hurt. That's alright. Nobody's attacking the other two, so I get to beat up one of these guys. They do resist blunt, unfortunately. So there's that you have to worry about. Ow. This might just stagger me. Never mind. I'm fine. What? It just auto-switched to quick mode. I don't know why that happened. Ow. That only did 1 damage. Nice. I forget that we resist slash. Oh, it didn't stagger him. They don't have index AI. There are enemies that have AI in this, though. With 2 feeble, that's a 1 to 3. That's not really necessary for me to pay attention to at all, in fact. You can't redirect anything, unfortunately. You have 6 bind? Jesus. Okay. Well, that is a +1 prompt service. It's a 4 to 5 then. Really wish I could redirect anything, but I cannot. That's okay. Ow. Oh, I actually hit him. Pog. Unfortunate. I've been rolled. It's fine. We go for the guys who's cooking the most. Oh yeah, wall gazer. Yeah, we'll just take this because it's a good thing. Oh, hi. It's a clash win effect. You're not winning that, sir. Oh, I do need some healing, in fact. I really wish you weren't targeting me, though. Oh, double prompt service? Let's do it. Hi there. Haha! I'm winning! And also, Wall Gazer actually activated. It gave me stagger protection, which is nice. Okay! Thankfully, I can redirect it. Actually, drawing prompt service is really nice. I wasn't expecting it to be as powerful as it actually is, to be fair. I am going to min-roll Tenderize the Meat every single time, despite it having a max roll effect. I just know it. We'll take the new Abnormality pages when we can. My one doesn't really do much, but whatever. Go. Got him. He's dead. Ooh! Got the effect off. I don't think it mattered. I guess he does resist one. But that's it for Screenwriters Note Takers Part 1. I think that actually unlocks something, doesn't it? Max roll the stagger effect on a staggered target. Yeah. Ballerina. Yeah. This is Teresia. We have Carry On, which is single ally. Upon selecting this page at the start of subsequent acts and upon recovering from stagger, it sets your stagger resist to 50%. Upon taking damage from an attack, you inflict 1 frost, burn, bleed, and paralysis to the attacker. And at the end of the scene, you recover 6 to 9 stagger resist. If your stagger resist is full, you become staggered. Absolutely useless and more often than not harmful in Loudcorp. Yep. The biggest Abno meme for a while. Yes, it is. Tap Dancing. Evade dice gain 1 to 2 power, and upon winning a clash using evade dice, you inflict 1 bind next scene, up to twice per scene. How many tool abnormalities do we have? It's like 5 or 6. And then Happy Birthday, which is on selecting the page at the start of the scene for the next 3 scenes, everyone recovers 3 to 9 stagger resist, and you have all of the status ailments on all characters. Rounded up. We've got Screenwriters Part 2. Takes Book of Iona, Joy, and Screenwriters Part 1. It's 2 acts. We've got Judiciary Screenwriters now. They like to use Cut. But their passive is deal +1 stagger damage against enemies who are suffering from bind. If you couldn't tell, their gimmick is bind. YOLO. Le Cut. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just spams Cut. Yep. That is what he would always do anyways, so whatever. Splicing footage is made to Clash, and Clash lose at that. Though it probably won't, knowing my luck, so, you know. Why am I using that now? It won't actually deal that much damage. I'll just splicing footage against that guy twice. Hello there! Oh, he inflicted 2 people to himself, right? You suck, Gold. Cut is a bad page. Using it is trash. I'm not even lying. It's bad. He's using opening shot on scene 2. Well done, sir. You're lucky I don't have grill plating. Let's tenderize him. Paralysis always sucks in every game. I feel like paralysis is like the one thing that people don't know how to balance as well. We don't really gain any effects, so let's take distortion. Yeah, we'll take distortion, why not? Right, I don't get anything since I'm not emotion 2. I forgot. Why don't you have grill plating? Actually, double tenderize him if I can. I cannot. I'll prompt service then. that works. Keeping my HP up with prompt service is always good. That's not actually... Alright, game. That's fine. Goodbye. Lore, wait. We're not there yet. It just needs 3 stacks to have mostly peak efficiency. Exactly. And people think that inflicting more than that is useful. And so, there's a lot of mods that do. What can be done with more than 3 stacks? There's like 3 pages in the game where that'll matter. They're Rapid Gashes, Opportunity Spotted, and Divinatory Impact. I'm pretty sure the only 3. And now we have Gade and Mira. So this is the page that Piff was referring to. In America, snuff film refers to a film where a film showing how somebody actually dies and the process. So like a film of somebody dying on set, basically. A popular example of this is like, it's an old Roman movie. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a chariot race scene where a crash happens, and the guy that was in that crash actually ended up passing away because of it. They had to get permission from the widow to use the footage, and she did give it. I just don't remember what the movie was. So yeah, he has a page called Snuff Film. It's 3 blunt rolls that all deal 1 stagger damage on hit on a 3 cost. It's not Caligula. I do not believe that that is correct. But yes, that's what it means. And his passive is Improved Tracking, which is when inflicting bind using combat pages, you inflict 1 additional bind. It might be Gladiator. And then there's Mira, who has Flawless Recording, which is Restore 1 light if no damage was taken this scene. And then her page is Studio Lights, which is on use, increase stagger damage dealt by all offensive dice on this page by the remaining light. And then it's a 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, which isn't great, but like it's a guaranteed coin. It's a block lead. It's not bad. So let's begin the stage play really quick. These guys aren't too tough. It's probably easier than the first fight against them, to be honest. She likes to use this page, by the way, because it does a lot of stagger damage if you're not careful with it. That's alright, though. Okay, it appears to not be working. That's good to know. So that effect still doesn't freaking work. That's fine, honestly. They don't do a lot in this encounter, I just realized. Like, they don't hit very hard. All of their pages generally just doesn't have... There's a few cards with that effect and they don't work. No, don't tell Startup he has work to do. It's his birthday tomorrow. Let him relax. Ooh. Assimilation, I'm actually going to pick because I believe that the rolls on this page are a bit... oh, it's only a 4 to 8 now. Okay. I did ask that that get changed because it used to be like a 9 to 22, didn't it? Or something. But yeah, start of Clash, add a copy of the opponent's page to hand, and it's also Learn. And I have 1 strength, so I should win with it as well. Oh, this hand sucks for this. I guess we're ignoring that audio stutter. That's fine. We'll double tenderize the Mira. Don't worry, it was changed. Okay, that's fine. The on-hit effects make up for the fact that I missed the first one. Okay. Stop that. Uh-oh. I actually need to not die here because I need to unlock Netzak's thing, huh? At least they're not attacking him. And now I have Snuff Film. So I can just use this to stagger whoever I want. I mean, it probably wouldn't. I'll just kill Gade. That is, in fact, his name. Let's splicing footage, and I don't have any other actions. Okay. Get out of here. She has 1 HP, are you kidding? It's fine, she'll die to burn. And she actually runs away. She doesn't get booked here. Unlike in Vanilla, where you book both Julia and Sans. You'll have to wait to get that one. Ow. It's fine. Okay. Sans the skeleton, exactly. Lord knows what I'm talking about. Why did she run away? We probably won't see her again. God dang it, Gold. Okay, time for Malkuth's second abnormality. Void Dream. Void Dream is fun. It's also just bloodbath again, but don't worry about it. This fight made Scorp rage on stream, by the way, chat. So there's that as well. So don't wake me. At the end of the scene, fully recover stagger resist unless staggered. Upon becoming staggered, reduce damage taken to 0 for the scene, and this character transforms next scene. Enemies do not wake up at the end of the scene. At the start of the scene, the battle is lost if all enemies are asleep. Do I make it have actual stagger damage, or do I keep the true stagger damage? Try to make it have actual stagger damage, I'd say. On Clash Win, target falls asleep next scene. You can avoid this by just not clashing with him, but unfortunately that's not going to happen here, so I'll just prompt service. You have to take this very slowly, because if you stagger it, then you're in trouble. I will use 1 for takeout, because pierce damage is increased, but not stagger damage, so... Shit. Okay. Thanks. The target falls asleep next scene, but, like, counteract can be targeted by allies, wake up upon taking damage. The character is asleep at the end of combat, fully recovers stagger resist, and gain 3 positive emotion points and wake up. So obviously he's not using anything interesting, so I'll just splicing footage right now. It is a ranged page, and I think that keeps the sleep going, even though I got hit anyways. Yeah, it keeps the sleep going. Okay, so in order to wake people up, you need to attack them, which is fine because you won't be targeted by anything from Puffy Cloud. Pong sleep, bong sleep, bong sleep. Yeah, just don't stagger it and you should be fine. Oh, hello. All of its offensive pages are ranged as well. What's my best way to block this without dealing too much damage? I want to say grill plating, and then I'll use 1 for takeout again. Oh, wait. I'm redirecting if I do that. I know grill plating is blunt. Ah, frick. Okay, that's fine. I'll just attack him next scene. It's fine. Self-loathing, obviously. We can just ignore that. No. No, we can't because, otherwise I'll be asleep, and that'd be bad. I'm so glad I resist Slash, because otherwise we would have fallen. Oh my god. Okay, startup. I see how it is. I'll just heal myself off of hitting myself. Oh god, that's not good. Actually bad. I'm going to splicing foot. No, because then I probably won't win the second one, huh? Do I just... Yeah, because I get plus blunt power. Please work. Thank you. That would have been bad if I didn't. We can just pass this turn. Puffy Cloud doesn't do anything, so... No, I'm gonna play the fight the way it's supposed to be played. I'm not gonna intentionally lose so you can see that. He should be definitely dead this scene, so I'm just gonna double attack him. Yeah, he's dead. And that was Void Dream. About to lose his own fight? What are you talking about? Void Dream is easy if you know how to read. I transformed him in 1 before. It's possible, yeah. I don't think I made it too hard. So that was Void Dream. So we've got 3 new level 1 Abno pages. Don't Wake Me has a lot of text on it. Single ally, upon selecting this page and at the start of subsequent acts, become drowsy. Drowsy is at the end of the scene, fall asleep if this character did not take a hit this scene. Sleeping, you can't act, can be targeted by allies and wake up upon taking damage. If you're still asleep at the end of combat, fully recover stagger resist and 10% of max HP and gain 3 positive emotion points, then you wake up. It's actually really solid. Cockadoodle-doo. Upon recovering from stagger or waking up, gain 1 hasten to damage up next scene, and all enemies take 2 to 4 stagger damage. Also gain 1 strength and endurance if this character was asleep. Immobilization, but worse. No. And then Dream Eater. Upon a successful attack on a staggered target, gain 1 stagger protection next scene and recover 3 to 5 stagger resist. Now we've got the third part of Screenwriters Note Takers, the fun one. We've got Iona, Gade, and Volume 1 for this one. We've got the same as Act 1 in the previous fight, so I'm not going to talk about it. Now we've got our first speed page, Skop, who is a big man. And we also have Anka. Scene start. At the start of the act, inflict 1 bind to 2 random enemies. So, like, it's fine. She doesn't have any new pages. She just is reeling loosely again. And then Skop has emergency lights. On playing a combat page whose current cost is 0, restore 1 light at a 50% chance. Note how that says current cost and not original cost. And he has a new combat page. It's called Staggering Flash. A 714-3535. It costs 4, so we can't use it on the first scene. But it's our first 4-cost page, and it's basically impossible to block at this point. But that's okay. And they've got a judiciary guy with them. I believe that startup is referring to the plot. Because it's just funny that it keeps breaking. Oh wow, this is a bad starting hand. Oh well. But yes, this is our first 2-die page. And it is quite decent, I believe. Can I grill plating? I mean, I could, but it's not really necessary. I mean, he does get +2 power on that. How many times have you fought Screenwriters so far? This is the 3rd one? Scorp isn't here. And their names aren't actually that out there. These are all real names. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'll take it. Okay, that is unfortunate. Stop. Hi, Jack. Oh, hey, Cycle of the Curse finally showed up. Sweet. He doesn't have it in his hand. That's good, because I did not want to deal with that shit. Although, the cut is a little annoying. There's another one as well. Let's just kill Anka. She's not really that important. Ow. This is why you really want to use Bentley for this, because he has slash resist, and these guys like using slash dice. Yes, Skop is a real name. Unfortunately for everyone who's named Skop. Speaking of, I can kind of ignore him this scene. I don't think... What is Cycle of the Curse? Yeah, it's not increasing stagger damage, it's just damage. So that's fine. Heal yourself. Let's kill this foot. Oh, frick. I just lost Malkuth, didn't I? No, she shouldn't die. It's gonna take a lot of damage, though. That dealt 10. This is fine. Shit. I can't redirect one of those. Alright, Malkuth is going to... Okay! And I'm weak to Pierce as well. Let's just not target that. How about? And we'll try to kill Anka, I guess, since she is here, in fact. She's weak to Blunt as well, so that's fine. Well, I guess picking Cycle of the Curse was a bad idea. Ah, don't max roll that. That's rude. There's a bug in this version of Ruina, but it takes Chaos tier of game breakage to fuck it. Jeez. Well, I mean... What probably happened there was he got the light from his 0 costs. And it resulted in me suffering. Hi. Ow. This is fine. Plot? You'll see plot eventually, don't worry. That's a double cut. That actually isn't that big of a deal. I will say, though, I'm probably getting staggered by it on him, so I can grill plating to stop it as much as I can. Prompt service doesn't kill here, unfortunately. Stop. I'm so glad I resist slash. Okay. This is a 1. This will roll a 1. That is the only thing it can even roll. Okay. Let's punish him by inflicting a bit of burn, I guess. Goodbye. Oh, come on, really? Kill it. Oh, balls. Well, okay. That's a little bit unfortunate, huh? I only have 1 light. This is bad. Ow. At least I actually hit with prompt service. I will put a fucking warning sign description in the code to tell whoever decides to copy that page to not dare dwell the devil behind the plot. Jesus, startup. I hate you so much. I'm glad they're both attacking me, because it means I can probably kill... I mean, never mind. He rolled a 10. Of course he rolled a 10. There's a cock-a-doodle-doo activating, since I just recovered from stagger. Or as Aru would say, cock. But you know. Okay, can you please kill this guy? Thank you. He's taking way too... He max rolled the evade twice. Alright. He's also exhausted all of his pages pretty much, so there's that. You're just not going to do anything. Perfect. Oh, good. Why did that gain power? What? You're so mean! Scop, what the heck? This is rude. I can redirect it, but that's just so mean. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I use damage up a lot because it exists and somebody should use it, probably. Also, all of my attacks being blunt makes this kind of awkward, because it means I'm not going to be dealing that much damage. Okay. He has staggering flash in his hand. That is his 1 page. Okay, I really need to stagger him now, please. That's a +2 power prompt service. Sweet. And I still rolled a 5. Literally the only page he could have possibly had in his hand. Okay, there we go. Fight over. That took way too long. If you'll never kill him like that and just give a... No, he could have killed me if he was drawing good, but he has no draw in his deck, which is intentional. And that unlocks... That would be Schadenfreude. So Schadenfreude has some very powerful Abno pages. First off, we have Spotlight. Upon selecting this page and at the start of subsequent acts, gain Spotlight status. Spotlight is, all dice gain 1 to 4 power, and on taking a hit, it transfers to the attacker. Which is why it's a downside. He has Kill the Lights, which is deal bonus damage equal to the amount of light the target had at the start of the scene, up to 4. On boss fights, this is always going to be at maximum. I do remember when Spotlight used to multiply, yeah. And then Undesired Gaze. All dice gain 1 to 3 power in a clash, but you take +3 to 4 damage and +2 to 3 stagger damage from one-sided attacks. Anchor Chain, which requires a Book of Anka and a Book of Screenwriters Part 1. This is the equivalent to Molar Office in the mod. We have Geralt, Ren, and Scarlet. So starting with Scarlet, tense for running, gain 3 haste if this scene if this character used no combat pages last scene. Now I'm pretty sure in the fight this never activates, because she always has enough light to use some of these pages. Ren has, on winning a clash, a random ally deals +1 damage next scene up to twice per scene. And Geralt has speed and saboteur. On hitting a one-sided attack, inflict 1 disarm next scene up to 2 times per scene. These guys are pretty nasty, all things considered. So Scarlet's pages first. Shank, all offensive dice on this page gain +1 power on a one-sided attack. It's a 1/5/1/5. So it's like, okay. Are they related to Harpoon Office? Yes. If you read their story, you'll know why. Because this is one of the fights where the story is written. Didn't they get nerfed like twice? Yes. Drizzle, which has really good rolls, but on combat start, all dice the user plays lose 2 power for the scene. If you take into account the effect, it's a 2/6, 2/4, 2/4. And the first die is on hit, deal 4 stagger damage on a one-sided attack. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. That's okay. Backstab, which has the same effect as Shank, but it's a 2 cost with 2 offensive dice on it. And finally, we have Cheater. It's a 3/6 on hit, inflict 1 disarm on a one-sided, 1/7, and then a 2/6 on hit, recover 3 stagger resist. Ren has Sabotage, which is inflict 1 paralysis on a one-sided attack, and he has Grease and Spanner, which is a 2/7/3/9. The 3/9 is inflict 1 feeble on a one-sided, and then a 2/5 block counter. Then lastly, we have Geralt, whose only new page is Anchor Shot, which is on use. All offensive dice on this page gain +2 power on a one-sided attack. So it becomes a 5/7/5/7/3/5 on a one-sided. And then on hit, if the user was if the attack was one-sided, the user deals +2 damage with attacks next scene. Anchor Shot is a very powerful page. It doesn't show, but it works. Okay. That's fair. But yeah, this is the equivalent to Molar Office, but you'll see that there isn't a gold page here. And that's intentional. So you don't want to let them one-side, basically, because it will cause a lot of debuffs for you. And that's always a bad thing. Obviously, opening shot on scene 1 is always good because it gets +2 power, so we're going to want to use it anyways. As long as you don't allow for one-sided attacks, you should be fine. The problem here is that they're both targeting the same spot, and I can't redirect one of those. Actually, I can. I'll just use this. And then I can do that there. And then you can just hit whoever you want, really. So hit Geralt first, because he is by far the most dangerous of the 3. Clash galore. Yeah, no, these guys hate when you clash against them. Which is why you want to. That was a 7 on opening shot. Okay. Cool. That was a decent first turn. I didn't do much damage to the other 2, though. Oh, I thought he was using Anchor Shot. Okay, good. There's a Cheater, though. Cheater is kind of dangerous, because it does do disarm. Back with a sub-sandwich. Nice. I might get a sub-sandwich today, too, honestly. Nice bind, bro. Okay, well, we're grill plating against that, and then this can go against that. Why not? I want to use grill plating against that, too, if I can. I don't have it. Splicing footage it is. Alright. I mean, at least backstab won't get boosted. That's pretty important. And you can use one for takeout, actually. Let's try to hit her. Scop speed is 4/5, by the way. I like this fight. This fight is actually really good because it actually discourages you from ignoring attacks, which is something the base game doesn't ever do. So yeah, I like my own fight. Who would have guessed? Alright, give me Souvenir Bone. It's always good. There's the Anchor Shot. So you absolutely cannot allow this to one side. Because it will deal too much damage. Which is why we're running grill plating a lot. Also, they really don't like that guy. Alright. I think that does count as one-sided against counter dice, so I'm probably wrong, actually, but whatever. You can clash with him, I guess. Sure. It's only a 0 cost, so it doesn't really matter. Why not? Okay. Kind of expected that, to be honest. There's the stagger. Good. But yeah, Geralt is easily the most dangerous of these three. Here we go, boys. Spotlight time. So yeah, Spotlight, all dice gain 1 to 4 power. Upon taking a hit, transfer the status to the attacker. And that is why it exists. This is a bad hand. I'm just gonna... Wow, they do not have very good cards in hand either. Okay, well, this is awkward, I do say. At least I can clash with it. I guess you'll kill Geralt then, since you're the only one who can. I forgot to put Night Glow on everybody who has 2 dice. They kind of need that. Opening shot it is. You can't clash, because if you clash, you'll... Well, bye, Ren. That'll be fine, because she should get staggered, hopefully. Let's just kill Ren. Why not? I rolled a 9. God dang it. That's 3 feeble. That's a little annoying. Okay. Wait, really, Chaos? That's so weird, though. Oh, Grease and Spanner again, bruh. Stop that. I only have grill plating. God dang it. It's okay. Hopefully I get a lot of power. Okay. Yeah, take that. Goodbye. He's not dead yet. Kill the lights. It doesn't really matter what I pick there. He's not even using any light either. That's good for me. You clash with him. I want to see the damage. You don't do anything. That's a 5. Okay, that works. So we get Geralt from that. Bonghawk, my egos are wild. They are. So Hod's second abnormality is the Grave of Cherry Blossoms. Everybody's gonna yell at me for this, but it's the Grave of Cherry Blossoms. So first off, Restful Graves. All allies, upon being defeated, all other allies recover 25% of max HP up to 36 and restore 2 light. So when you die, this activates. Yeah, Anchor Chain is a syndicate. Cherry Blossoms, single ally, upon dealing 20 plus damage with a combat page, gain 1 Cherry Blossom, once per scene up to 3 times per act. Cherry Blossom, all other allies deal additional damage and stagger damage with attacks, equal to the amount of Cherry Blossom. And at the start of the scene, all allies recover 0 to 2 HP per stack. And then Autumn's Blessing. At the start of the scene, 1 to 2 enemies become charmed, and upon a successful attack against a charmed enemy, you recover 2 to 4 HP. I don't remember what charm does, but we'll figure it out. Lastly, we have the Karasu, which just requires the Book of Skop. It is a 2-axe. This is Stray Dogs, essentially. Alright, Aru, have good food. This is one of the ones that actually has its custom icon. This icon was made by Manta Rain. That's who it was. Startup is correct. Yes, all of the custom reception icons in the mod were made by Manta Rain. With the exception of the T-Corp one, which Startup got from the art book. Don't worry, I didn't spoil anything. Don't worry. So these guys have the passive Blood for Us, which is recover 1 to 2 stagger resist on hitting a target who is suffering from bleed up to 3 times per scene. They are definitely cultists. So they've got Flash of Crimson, which is a 0 cost with 1 to 6 to 1 to 3 that hits for 1 bleed, which is pretty good. You should read the dialogue. It's very funny. What? Actually, yeah, go read the story dialogue for these guys. They are definitely cultists. They have a page called Spurt, which is a 1 cost 3 to 7 that just inflicts 1 feeble, which is actually really strong. and I didn't realize how strong it was, but I'm not intending to change it because I think it's fine. Keeping Up Steam, which is gain 1 haste and on hit inflict 1 bleed. It's a 3/4/4/6, so a guaranteed emotion coin. Visual Schism, which is a 2/4/1/7/3/4 that inflicts 1 bleed. And Eyes Looking Down, which is combat start. All offensive dice used this scene inflict 1 bleed on hit if they roll the maximum value. This is a really good combat page, because it's 2 guaranteed coins. But yeah, these guys do in fact inflict a lot of bleed. They net satched my HUD. It's a bad sentence, but I'll take it. Okay, now unfortunately, because my speed is so good, we're gonna have a hard time one-siding things. So what we can do is just opening shot for our clash every scene, since that gets a bonus anyways. Except for this one where I can't redirect for some reason. I got a 4 on every single one of my speed dice. Actually, do you have a cheater? No, you do not. Okay, fine then. Hello, sir. They are weak to blunt. I guess Syndicate of office symbols for fucking fun, and I have one design at once tied. A flower death cult disguised as an office. I mean, that's also fine. Also, did you see how much damage Anchor Shot did there? It was a lot of damage. That's what it's for. Oh, how about that sabotage, huh? We'll just double sabotage this guy, why not? I actually can redirect that, so I will. Cheater. Okay, well, this is what I would call awkward, because you can only use 1 page this scene. So, I guess just clash with him, even though it's not built for that. Ow, that's fine. Ow, why did I only roll a 1? That's unfortunate. Yeah, take that, idiot. I didn't kill the staggered guy. Oh well. Let's go with Autumn's Blessing, so we can keep our HP up. I should have given that to somebody else. Okay, so the charmed guys are the guys that have the blood smoke around them. So when Hod attacks those guys, she'll recover HP. Hold up. We want an opening shot, but I want to hit him with Cheater first, so that he dies. Of course, I'm not attacking those guys, but whatever. That is going to hurt, no matter what I do. And I guess you just sabotage to kill... No, you Nightglow to kill this guy, and then use Grease and Spanner against that guy, since he's doing things. That spurt's going to hit me, though, and that's going to be a bit painful. I don't remember Phantom anythings, honestly. That was a lot of arrows on that guy. Was almost... Oh, it's the death thing. Let's just go with as the story goes. It's pretty reliable, so... And then I'll just kill him with the dub... I don't need the double sabotage. He dies in 1. Goodbye. They did not attack. That is true. Now we've got the named people of this syndicate. Technically a cult. Sharon, Gorna, and Naya. Yes, that's a real name. So Naya, Mosquito, recover 1 to 2 HP on hitting a target who is suffering from bleed up to 3 times. It's not. Okay, weird. She's got a new combat page, Bloody Lance, which is a 1 to 12, 3 to 4. It inflicts 3 bleed on hit. For a 2-cost, 1 to 12 is not very reliable, but that's okay. Crone. Gorna, deepen the gash. You deal 1 to 2 stagger damage on hitting an enemy who is suffering from bleed. And he has Tearing Wounds. On hit, inflict 1 bleed. And then his next 2 dice have on hit, if the target is suffering from bleed, inflict 1 bleed. And then Sharon has Speed and the Bloodshot Eyes, which I had to nerf multiple times. Inflict 2 random enemies with 1 bleed at the beginning of each scene. And his cool, unique page is, first off, he's a cheater, because he has 3 copies of the same gold page. Bloodshot Sign. Combat start, all offensive dice used by all allies this scene inflict 1 bleed on hit. Bloodshot Sign is just a bit expensive to keep up for being all defensive, you know. Did I say a bit defensive to be a bit defensive? I might have done that. Alright, since I can't redirect Gorna, I'm just going to double attack him with you. He's using Bloodshot Sign because he always tries to use it. That's a visual schism. I can probably just ignore that. This kind of works, because I don't actually want to clash with them at all. Oh, wait, I have an anchor shot. What am I doing? Then you want to attack two different people, preferably. So I will. Hello there. Good thing that tied. Ow. Oh, I'm weak to blunt? I didn't even realize. That's 5 bleed next scene. That's a little awkward. Get out of here, Sharon. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. I rolled a 3. God dang it. I rolled 3 to 9. I rolled 3. Alright, well, this is a little awkward because I am going to take a lot of damage. Okay. Stop. This is not cool. You're using that too often. I can probably cheater that, even though it's not one-sided. I'm going to cheater him twice. I don't care. I literally do not care. Yeah, Sharon is definitely the most dangerous here as well. Let's just sabotage Gorna again. No, it wasn't. It's spelled CH. It's fine, too. Get his ass. I like inflicting a ton of disarm thanks to my passives. Oh, when did he... Oh, I inflicted Feeble on him. Nice. And he's dead. Very cool. I lost most of my HP that turn. She rolled a 2 with Bloody Lance. God dang it. Okay, Cherry Blossoms it is. Okay, well, we're basically past the fight at this point. They don't have much left, so... You just double attack him. I don't have very good pages. Oh, that's an anchor shot. Okay. Let's go, then. Naya should die this scene, hopefully. Yep, definitely. But yeah, this can be tough if you get unlucky with what they use. Because you'll just get... She didn't die. You'll get inflicted with so much bleed that you can't even do anything about it. Just check. I have posted some I seem to get... I don't remember them. I don't remember a lot of stuff that gets posted, though, Phantom Anythings. Ah, yes. The Speck of Corruption, which is a fake, is a fan-made abnormality created by Piff in the chat, in fact. He created a few abnormalities for this. There weren't enough abnormalities in the that weren't used in Lobotomy Corporation that fit in with the themes of the floors, so we made a few. And Gold made the artwork as well. So, first off, saving face, single ally, in a clash, the loser takes damage equal to their roll value, up to 5. Which is okay. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, it's just okay. Is this an item? No, it's actually not. Burb vibes? No, it's not a burb. A little evil, single ally, defensive dice gain power against enemies with slower speed, 1 power per point of difference up to 2. So it's clean, but for defensive dice. And then Chittering Curses. All characters, when inflicting Feeble, Disarm, or Bind using combat pages, apply 1 additional stack. It's a tier 2 for a reason. And that's it for Urban Legend. We are now in Urban Plague, which is great.